Dr. Stéphane Germain Iloko Boussengi is one of the four candidates in the April 12 presidential election in Gabon. The former spokesperson of the Gabonese Democratic Party and leader of Large Rassemblement Arc-en-Ciel movement justifies his candidacy with his desire to restore the country's political, economic and social image. Our country has spent 56 years being governed by mafiosi, which has, of course, resulted in a deplorable political, economic and social situation. Relying on his deep-rooted presence across several provinces of Gabon, Germain Iloko also promises to reduce social inequalities and poverty, as well as to diversify and accelerate the country's economic growth in Central Africa once elected. For 56 years, Gabon has been one of the most ridiculous countries in the world, in Africa and in our sub-region. So, we must take on this challenge, and we can no longer accept that the same family remains in power because it is the country's power, not the power of a single family. Building on his experience, Dr. Stéphane Germain Iloko Boussengi seeks to provide the people of Gabon with a better quality of life, decent housing conditions, and sustainable development for future generations. Alain-Claude Billy Bizet, former Prime Minister of Gabon and a candidate in the April 12 presidential election, plans to implement 12 key measures within the first 100 days of his presidency if elected. Supported by Ensemble pour le Gabon platform, the candidate aims to reshape the country's political and social landscape by introducing a national breakaway contract. His goal is to definitely turn the page on the previous regime and establish a new model of governance in Gabon. Today, I am offering our country and our people a contract of breakaway and reconstruction. By voting for my candidacy, Gabonese men and women receive my solemn commitment to implement 12 breakaway and recovery measures within the first 5 days following my assumption of the highest office.
Dans les 100 premiers jours qui suivront mon accession à la magistrature suprême.
Among his priorities are budgetary and economic reforms, tackling young unemployment, supporting the elderly, and establishing a Truth, Justice and Reconciliation Commission. Alain-Claude Billy Bizet also emphasizes the need for urban renewal, the development of a growth and employment pact for young people, support for women, and institutional reforms.
Je m'engage devant le peuple gabonais.
I commit before the Gabonese people to making a complete break with the old regime. First and foremost, I pledge to present a medium-term budgetary and economic reform plan spanning 5 years.
Un plan de réforme budgétaire et économique à moyen terme, c'est-à-dire sur 5 ans.
Furthermore, the former Prime Minister plans to introduce 15 additional crucial measures within the first 300 days of his term. Alain-Claude Billy Bizet, 57, who served as the last Prime Minister under ousted President Ali Bongo Ondimba from January to August 2023, a candidate in the April 12, 2025 presidential election, is seen as a formidable contender in this race.
Over the years, Gabon has demonstrated its political will and sustained efforts to improve the health and well-being of its population. The National Health Development Plan is a strategic instrument for responding to national health issues. The implementation of the National Health Development Plan 2024-2028 under the involvement of the transitional authorities has so far enabled several health projects to be completed, in particular the VAST program to regularize administrative situations, which has led to the recruitment and payment of salaries to more than 700 waiting and school leaver staff. We are trying to implement traditional medicine as a remedy, as it is already the case in many countries. Yes, it is true that we already have traditional medicine in Gabon. As for me, I am a classic doctor, but we recognize the role of traditional medicine, and there's a question of being able to record both. Professors and experts in the field note that the 2010-2020 National Health has not had a remarkable track record. Maternal, neonatal, infant and child mortality rates are still worrying, leaving Gabon with the double burden of transmissible and non-transmissible diseases. Faced with these constraints, the government is relaunching the National Health Policy 2024-2034 to achieve its objective of health for all. We talk a lot about hospitals, but not everyone can come to the university hospitals, which are now overcrowded, which explains all the complaints we receive about the reception. According to the experts, despite the remarkable progress made in the field of public health in Gabon, persistent challenges remain to be overcome in order to guarantee a robust and inclusive health system. These challenges, although complex, lie at the heart of the Central African country's development issues and require a strategic and concerted approach to tackle them.
Located in southeastern Gabon, Haut-Ogooué is one of the country's 9 provinces. Its capital is Franceville. According to the 2013 census, the province has a population of 250,000 inhabitants. It is a key region of Gabon, particularly renowned for its vast tropical forest, rich wildlife, and significant mineral resources. Covering an area of approximately 36,550 square kilometers, it accounts for 13.6% of the total land area of this Central African nation.
Il faut noter au passage que
it is worth noting that Haut-Ogooué not only exploits manganese, but also previously mined uranium in the town Witek, in the town of Munana. So, Moanda is known for manganese and Munana for uranium. Today, with the arrival of the new company, Reminax, a subsidiary of the Australian operator Genmin, which recently signed a contract with the Minister of Mines, there is a renewed hope for the people of Haut-Ogooué. Haut-Ogooué is home to manganese mines, a key metal in the global industry. The province hosts the Moanda mine, one of the world's largest manganese mining sites. This mineral wealth plays a crucial role in Gabon's economy. The Central African country is the world's second largest producer of manganese. The ore is extracted in Haut-Ogooué by Compagnie Minière de l'Ogooué, a subsidiary of the French group Eramet. In 2023, Gabon exported manganese worth 1,113.6 billion CFA francs. With rapid development, since the exploitation of manganese and uranium deposits began, Haut-Ogooué has undergone significant social transformation in recent years. The people of this region place their hopes in the transitional president. However, to be honest, cities like Monana, Moanda, Bumango, and Bukumba do not truly reflect the level of development expected from the presence of these major companies. These companies generate billions, yet one must ask, what is the real impact of corporate social responsibility? Does it actually benefit the local population and their communities? I strongly doubt it. Despite its vast economic potential, Haut-Ogooué faces development challenges similar to those experienced in other provinces. To address these issues, the Gabonese government has implemented a strategy for growth and poverty reduction, which is expected to contribute to achieving key development objectives.